when beefing doesn't give you attention, shout out to FVCK.
It's gonna motivate me, because I ain't gonna lie, chat. I would be lying if I say it messed with me. It messed with me a little bit. It wasn't kind of discouraging. I would lie. I would be lying. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm tired. No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired of playing the bench. Sub me in the game, coach. Sub me in. Sub me in.
I never thought I'd see Ty Lil at 1K views. So it seems
What? 1K views is so good.
Ty Lil is getting mad backlash and even claimed,
bro, see, that's the thing, bro. Whenever you're greatness, your standard is crazy. Michael Jackson on his last album sold 400,000, I believe, and people's like, it flopped. When artists hope to peak at 400,000 at the peak and height of their careers. Like, when you're associated with greatness, man, the standard is crazy.
of falling off, but the thing is, I'm not really surprised, and honestly, people probably wouldn't be saying it if there wasn't a little truth to it, and if his actions didn't align with what people were saying. Seeking out internet beef just cause is moving like you're falling off. It seems like a desperate attempt at attention, because why would you seek out internet beef? On top of it being virtually pointless and purely for spectacle, if we're being honest, these new streamers can't even beef correctly. Unlike older beefs in the past when you had content creators writing diss tracks, now we got guys including deceased family members and
you didn't even put Soluminati up with his first beef against DDG, Zias, Biden Ross. This man had beef with you. Didn't even put up the Soluminati clip, DH. What you doing?
Trying to do lore accurate JJK jumpings just because their ego is hurt. So if someone is willing to put themselves in the environment where that stuff can happen, clearly there is a level of desperation. I don't make the rules, I just observe and tell my opinion. So today I want to talk about a guy who is seeking out internet beef because his views are a little low. You already know I'm the hood Socrates, so let's just start. Honestly speaking, the only reason I know of Ty Lil is because of him being affiliated with the Kai Cenat cinematic universe, which, you know, I'm not saying is a bad thing. I don't really care if people are put onto their fame or they're friends with famous people, but I will say the Kai Cenat stimulus does hit.
Yo, Kai Cenat, he didn't only buy, Kai Cenat didn't only buy this house for his friends and family, but he just came and gifted 1,000 subs. It's not a lot of niggas out there that's like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's not a lot of friends that genuinely, like, whenever they are in the positions to hold you, like I ain't gonna say hold you down, but give you the opportunity. There's a lot of friends that instead of doing that, they'd rather flex, which, hey, it's your money. You can't be mad at people, but, like, you know, the fact that, like, and it appears the way he's helping them out, there's no strings attached. I've had certain homies and I've known certain people that have been in, you know, positions of power, big opportunities, and they really don't look out for people that much. Or if they do look out for you, it comes with some sort of string or some sort of power dynamic where, like, you gotta bow down to them, you know. But Kai Cenat doesn't give off those vibes, so I can respect that heavily.
So everybody spam WKC.
But when these streamers get put on by Kai, it's like signing their life away to a 360.
No,
well, in a
not.
sense.
Bro, DH, you can't be doing this. He just said the complete opposite of what I just praised Kai for. I don't think it's
that when it comes to their success, it's going to be attributed to another man. And what I've noticed is that people in other...
No, because you can look at Rakai, and nobody says that about Rakai. You can look at Ray. Nobody really says that about Ray. It doesn't matter how you get your foot in the door. What helps you kick down the door and get a seat at the table, be able to stay in the house after getting a foot in the door, is, you know, your brand, your talent, your persistence, your consistency, and nobody can give you that. Only thing people can do is maybe help you, like, crack the door open for you and be like, yo, you see? So I disagree. I don't think it's Kai Cenat that's kept everybody up this long. I think it's more Tyler hasn't been working as much, so, you know, the door, Kai can only hold the door open for so long.
Streaming communities are going to be quick to say something. The DDG curse is real, even with Kai in their corners. Dick eating aside, this is what I mean. They posted a screenshot of Ty Lil at 1,000 viewers, and you got grown adult men saying the DDG curse is real. All this corny shit happened because Ty Lil has the biggest streamer in his corner. And this is also why I
think Ty Lil was averaging, like, when I used to see his Twitches, he was averaging like the last time I saw him streaming, he was, I think, what, like 7,000 views. So he's dropped a good percentage, but like he hasn't been streaming. And to be fair, he might have just streamed at a time where there was other streamers streaming as well. Like, you know, viewers fluctuate certain times of the day. If there's other big streamers streaming as well that you might share audiences with. So like, I don't know. I just think this is a dumb metric to say somebody. Plus, he still has 1,000 average viewers.
Definitely am not looking for no hand.
Bro, we gotta stop letting the internet tell, bro, because bro, Tyler is too rich. He got too much money. He's sponsored by Nike. He has a deal with Nike, and niggas is worried about falling off allegations. Like, this is dumb. What the fuck?
Handouts. This has been a grind that started in my room and will end in my room. We're hitting 100K. Facts. That aside though, I'll probably come back to this later. But what initially sparked this video's creation is this clip right here.
I'm doing a drama-a-thon. DRAMA/A/THON. Drama-a-thon. I want to take all the smallest creators and the biggest creators, and I want everybody to just beef for 30 days. Make up lies about one another, say the most. Everybody hurt each other feelings, and just do a beef-a-thon.
Yo, black. Yo, the commentary space is gonna get a hold of this and be like, the problem with the black streaming community, the black community, and then put a picture with like Sexy Red or something, or Ty Lil or DDG, and be like, all black content and black streamers is just beefing and talking about deceased relatives. Now Drill has made its way over the stream.
And a drama-a-thon. Why should anybody care? You are so corny. Suck. Because that's how I'm feeling.
Honestly, it's stupid. And he even said it himself in the clip. He wants people to say hurtful things and beef for 30 days. What's the point? We just seen what happened.
I think it's kind of like, you know, there's being a tradition in certain parts of content, specifically streaming, where, you know, streaming is TV these days. So, you know, fuck like a Love Island. You got like, you finna have like streamer Love Island. You know what I mean? Just like Streamer University. It's essentially like reality TV but live. So I just think like they're kind of starting to integrate, like, you know, they got Baddies Club, Love and Hip Hop, and all that other reality shit. Like, I think that's just starting to make its way to streaming, and that's what we're seeing. And maybe something Ty Lil's trying to incorporate, because you see it works, and he knows he can execute on something like that because he understands those type of dynamics and what an audience like that would want to see.
When these streamers beef, their true colors come out. I know I've been frequently referencing this, but it's hard not to. The Reggie beef was very telling on the state of streaming for me. Niggas can dead ass get away with bringing up deceased family members and nobody cares. We seen various—
Yeah, bro, that was nasty. I'm not gonna lie. For him to pull out his dead dad who just passed recently, and at this point Reggie didn't even mention Halo or nothing like that at that point, and for him to do that just says what type of like nigga he is. Like, that's just nasty. For his homies to not call him out, that's weird, because I'm calling my homie out on something like that.
People try to tear down one man because he stood on his morals. That's the state of streaming. A bunch of morally compromised individuals. Nobody's standing for nothing. Nobody's willing to get up and be a man and say, hey, you should stop that. And even at a minimum, if these streamers aren't trying to cut ties, bro, check your friends. It's so easy to say, look, man, you're going crazy. Can you stop? That's all a nigga really be asking for, but these people still can't do that. And
And to be fair too, now I'm thinking about it, maybe they do acknowledge it, just not on stream. Like, it'd probably be smarter to acknowledge it off stream instead of on camera, because whatever you do on camera will always be clipped out of context, and almost like a magazine, it'll be contorted and manipulated to fit a narrative, rage bait, view mongering, and just push narratives that aren't true. So, you know, if you say address your friend online, people might like we're going to misconstrue it to y'all beefing or you dissing them, whatever, you know what I mean? So I can see too people not wanting to compromise friendships because, you know, the spontaneousness and wishy-washiness of the internet, so they address offline instead. That would make more sense too. So maybe that might be partially what's going on. We just not seeing it.
Lil wants to spend 30 days in an environment like that.
Because when I don't say something, I'm involved. When I do say something, I'm involved. When I say some shit that's speaking on a whole different topic,
I'm involved.
They twist it and make it something it's not.
Exactly, and that's why, back to what I was saying about why it might be best not to like check your friends on camera, because then it looks like they'll make it some other whole other.
So now I'm directly saying
It's like whenever the DDG versus Reggie beef, and DDG kind of tried to make people pick a sides because he was telling Ty Lil and them to tell DDG Reggie he was wrong, but if they got on camera and told Reggie he was wrong, even though obviously Reggie wasn't wrong, then it would have the internet would have painted it as they were supporting DDG over Reggie. So that's why you can't address certain things on camera.
yes, I do want to have drama with somebody. I don't know who. Can I pick and choose who to have drama with? Because I'm tired of being left out. I'm tired of being left out. Yeah, let me just involve myself. Why would I care?
Nigga, bro, he's the type of nigga like the fight ain't got nothing to do with him. He's like, yo, nigga, I want to fight. Fuck it, I want to fight. He's one of those. Bro.
Why would I care? I don't want to watch from the sideline no more. I don't.
You see? Yeah.
I don't. I don't.
Nigga, like the
I don't. I don't. I don't. Clout chasing?
Music is vibey. The ads, DH. That was actually a good ad placement. Ooh, I like that music. Hopefully it don't.
It's not me.
Now, according to him, he says he feels like the drama he's been in hasn't been of his own accord, and it's stuff that he personally was not attempting to be involved in. But if I'm remembering correctly, did he not willingly insert himself into the Reggie beef? Which, by the way, I actually respect that he chose to take Reggie's side. I only say it because he's contradicting what he's saying here, and there's also a clip of this nigga saying he doesn't even really want to be in drama for real, so I don't think that's his actual reason.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm tired. No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired of playing the bench. Sub me in the game, coach. Sub me in.
See his eyes? You see his eyes? That's the eyes of a crazy nigga. That's the look of a crazy nigga.
Sub me in. Sub me in. Sub me in. I'm not even gangster. I'm not gangster. That's why I love the internet beef. Because the internet beef, you could diss anybody, you could say whatever the you want, and that shit is never gonna transfer to real life. That's why I love this shit. I love the internet drama, cause you can say whatever you want, and that shit never transfer to real life. I keep calling me a fake demon. I never try to act like a demon.
Nah, Tyler will be trying to act. He be acting like a demon. Stop it. He probably is a demon for real.
That shit don't transfer to real life.
And this shit's just mad corny. Ty Lil is what, 25 years old, talking
He put that up quick.
about he wants all the internet smoke. Bro, go start a family. Actually, nah, I'm just trolling. But seriously, why would you want to do that? Especially after he explained he just wants niggas to say a whole bunch of rude stuff for 30 days. Even if it doesn't transfer to real life, the current era of internet beef is so weird now. Nobody is really clowning or roasting or packing things that are actually pretty lighthearted in nature. They're doing things that spawn from the insecure ego. You got dudes flexing money, and actually, you got DDG clowning Reggie for making 100K, which was so crazy, so disconnected. Even DJ Ghost had to step in and speak on that bullshit.
I can see how much money you're making. Bro, you're barely touching 100 a month. Barely.
Yo, that's crazy for this nigga to go, you're barely touching 100 a month. Like that means DDG is loaded. DDG is loaded. DDG is loaded. If barely touching 100K a month is like a diss. Fuck. But you know what I always thought was weird too about streamers like talking shit to other streamers and other niggas for not having money or not making as much money as them? I get it, they're addressing that person, but like you realize your fans. You're talking about your fans. You're talking about like your fans' parents. You're talking like about and to the same people that like donate money to you and watch your videos and your streams, and the reason why you can even flex that watching car. Like I've always found that weird how like you try to make fun of others even if you're in a, I guess it's a beef, but like I don't know, man. That's always just rubbed me the wrong way a little bit.
Not if.
Hold the f up.
DJ Ghost know what it is.
DDG, what do you consider money, you rich? Hold the f up, because if this nigga barely touching 100 a month, that means he's somewhere in between the 80,000, 90,000 range. Nigga, that's money. My nigga, that's making more money. Listen to me. Than 98% of the men in the United States, bro.
That's bro. If you touching 100K a month, what's the average person makes 50,000 a year, 50, 60. So you make if somebody worked 2 years straight, didn't spend it. This is salary if they didn't spend it in a month, and that's like what an average month. On a good month, like when he was beefing with Didi, what he touched, like you can times 1.75 of that, so he really made like 150, 200 during the Didi. Like these niggas are making way like so much money. It's like, dude, they got so much money they don't even know what to spend it on. I see why he tricks off a woman and they buy random expensive watches for no reason and random jewelries and stuff. Like, you got so much money and you can't take it with you. You might as well spend it, blow it on whatever.
Oh.
Damn. That's a lot of money.
That nigga getting money.
I'm finna have 100 month though. Mind you, I'm finna have 100 month. It's loading. It's loading.
Money. He didn't say you barely making 90,000 a month. He didn't say you're barely making 80,000 a month. That nigga said you barely making 100. That nigga making bread.
Same old phone? Nah.
There's two rich people arguing over who's richer. That's like the dumbest.
A man who works.
The dumbest argument. Who's richer? Does it y'all are rich? It's like saying two ripped niggas. Who's more muscular? You're both rich.
This stuff is getting soulless. This tweet encapsulates everything I feel, to be honest. A lot of
What did the tweet say? Making fun of somebody not making 100K a month. Yeah.
the beefing feels real soulless because
Nah, it's just rich, nigga. If you rich, you in a different tax bracket. You in a whole different quality of life. You know what I mean? So you argue about different things. You don't argue about who got the bill. You don't argue about stuff like that. You don't wake up going, I don't know if I'll be able to pay my bills. You don't go to the store and check your bank account to see if you have enough. You don't swipe your card and get the anxiety of will it not swipe. You don't walk up to girls and wonder if you can afford the lifestyle that she looks like she needs. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk up to your mom and worry about in stress and want her to not work. You don't do things like this because you're in a whole different level of life. You know what I mean? So I can understand. I get like there's an insensitivity to it or whatever, but like I feel like one day I'm finna be in that tax bracket. You know, I'm that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas finna be making videos like this on me one day, but I'm not gonna be arguing about who's richer because like that's just fucking stupid. But you know what I mean? This is what comes with being that level of wealth.
it's a bunch of rich people trying to quench their own boredom, not by doing normal things like, I don't know, reading or going outside.
Yo, there's niggas that wish they could have those problems that DDG and Reggie have of not feeling rich enough.
But by being questionable individuals. That's what makes beefing in 2025 egregious. Niggas not even making sense with the beef. People don't even got any real reason to beef. And then, on top of that, Ty Lil is still acting like he's so innocent. It's really getting to a point, especially when he was just on stream with Reggie trying to enter the beef between him and DDG.
Yo, chat. TTG, I try my hardest and I ain't get involved in it, and they still involve me. They still involve me every time, bro. I'm a man, gang. 6 foot tall, 6'4" wingspan, 2 guns. Hello. And mad of artillery.
Chill, Tata. Don't say too much.
Speaking of, Reggie look like my dog, Z River. He look like my dog River for sure. They look alike.
Cause they know how you get. I ain't gonna lie. They know how you get. They know how you get. I'm telling you.
Let's do it!
Yeah, that nigga's a crash out, bro. You see that look?
I'm telling you.
What the fuck?
Once again, I actually applaud him for doing so. I'm just saying, nigga, keep it a bean. Stop contradicting yourself, which is what makes it slightly annoying. He is not consistent with his words. He claims he be trying to stay out the beef, but he also wants to do 30 days of beefing because whenever he does beef, it's not his fault. But the last time he was beefing with someone was because he also entered the beef himself. And that really all makes sense when you don't think about it. But the reason for all of this,
Like, he's the friend who he'll see his friend arguing with another friend, and instead of de-escalating it, he'll jump in that shit with his friend, be like, I don't give a fuck with that nigga talking, like, and he'll get more worked up than the actual friend. Like, He just put himself in the mix for whatever reason.
Is apparently because people are telling Tylil he fell off, and he ended up responding on live and it got clipped.
See, yeah, that's where he fucked up. You got too much money to even be responding, dickhead.
It's gonna motivate me because I ain't gonna lie, chat. I would be lying if I said it messed with me. It messed with me a little bit. It wasn't kind of discouraging. I would lie. I would be lying. You guys saying I fell off is going through one end out the other. I just signed with Nike. I just signed with Nike. So y'all saying I fell off, that goes through one end and out the other. Not that. But just my Twitch community. It hit a little different when I think about like, and when I think about the track that we was on, you feel what I'm saying? I kind of
don't ever address the haters directly in a long drawn out answer like this. Don't ever address people who are less than you. Now, I don't mean less than in a sense of anybody's life is worth less than anybody. But if you're rich, you shouldn't even listen to the opinions of broke people. If you're successful, you shouldn't listen to the opinions of failures. If you're confident, you should not listen and take advice from people who have low self-esteem and a terrible self-image. And like what Tylil is doing right now is he's listening. He says he doesn't care, but if he didn't care, he wouldn't be talking about it. It's obviously been brewing in the back of his mind for him to get on stream and say it on stream. So, word of advice, don't ever take advice and don't ever address and allow people to make you stoop to their level. This is what they mean by I'm bigger than this. I'm above this. Literally, don't put
fell a few steps back.
In my opinion, the nigga is clearly bothered. That's why earlier I said that can't be the real reason he's doing this. It can't be because he just wants to get into beef on his own accord, because he said it himself in that clip. Seeing the views drop discouraged him a little bit, which is all normal. That's fair.
Getting 1,000 viewers live is discouraging. You got 1,000 people watching you. That's, what's that? Let's see. Let's do the math real quick. That's, my nigga, that is like 330 classrooms live watching you, and you're discouraged. Mind you, people with 1,000 live viewers on average can make around $10,000 to $20,000 in ad revenue. Then you add on Twitch subs, sponsorship streams. He could easily touch like 30, 40, 50K if he really just like focused and really just like focused, right? But he don't got to, because he already got sponsorships and he's already made so much money and residuals and contracts and the whole other spiel. But I say that to say, like, Tylil, the fact that he's discouraged is like, you don't even appreciate what you got. And you know what they say, to whom has, more will be given, and to whom that doesn't have, even more will be taken. So if you can't even appreciate the viewers you have right now, if you can't even appreciate the body you have right now, how do you expect to be given a better body? How do you expect to be given more money, more viewers? And you can't even appreciate the fan base you already do have. Niggas are so focused on widening instead of deepening. He should take that as the 7K, the 6K that he lost, 6K, 10K that he lost. You should take that as they were never your real fans anyways. They were either an extension of just Kai Cenat by association. They were associate viewers, or they were people that were just there for the hype, just there for the beefs, stuff like that. But that 1K you got, you need to focus on that 1K and just widen your reach and deepen your relationship with that audience you already had. Niggas is always focused on going wide. Like, I gotta get everybody. But like, look at Tyler the Creator. Look at Doechii. Look at J. Cole. Look at Kendrick Lamar. Look at all these artists who initially didn't start off getting the most recognition, but they always had a cult-like diehard fan base. They continued to deepen their audience with that fan base, deepen the relationship, and over time that relationship grew so strong that they shared it with others. It's like that audience was so strong, even if it wasn't the biggest audience, that it could carry you to wherever you need to go. You can either have 100,000 viewers a video, get a $10 per 1,000 views, right? You post 4 videos that all get 100,000 a piece a month. That's 4,000. Or you could just get 1,000 viewers. You could just get 1,000 fans that really, really like you, get them all to donate $4 to you. You can't get if you have 100,000 followers, say you even got 10, say you got 10,000 followers, you can't get 1,000 to donate $4 to you a month. That's $4,000 a month, right? So it all depends on how well your audience is connected with you and how you utilize it, right? So I think to even be discouraged because you got 1,000 viewers is asinine, bro, because niggas would kill for that, and you could do so much with that real 1,000. Anyways, I'm not gonna finish this video because I got the message and I got everything we needed to get. But yeah, great video by FCKDH. Shout out to Brody. He's a really cool dude. I've talked with him. Really cool dude. But anyways, yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm Alistair Virgo. This is my second channel. Go check out my main channel when y'all get a chance. Love. Oh, I gotta press arts. Are you sure you want to?